Are we really recording?
We're recording. We're at 3 seconds.
2 seconds.
5, 6, go.
Hi, FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube. We're the Bougie Stitchers.
We're the Bougie. We are the. Well, I don't even know what we are. We're the Bougie Stitchers. That's who we are.
We do exist.
We do. We are live. We are. It's been a month. I had to put my glasses on today. My eyes are so tired from our adventures today. So maybe we should just reintroduce ourselves. I'm Jenny.
I'm Nancy.
We are two sisters who.
No, we can't say that anymore.
We can't say that anymore. We've been cross stitching for 2 years now.
2 years.
We will have been we're coming up next month on our 2-year Flossiversary.
Yes.
We've been.
All you bitches are at StitchCon right now.
Oh, Nancy.
And we had to be at our house.
We're at our house. We are at Nancy's house because.
With love. With love.
love.
Is that supposed to be a heart rate?
Yeah, it is supposed to be a heart.
We
Yes.
hope you're having a good time. Though.
We hope you're having a great time.
We really do.
We'll talk about that in a minute. But we I didn't write it down, but it's okay because it's also linked. Lots of links here. We've been gone for about a month, and we have been with our families, and it's been an emotional. I don't know, maybe for me.
I didn't cry.
Oh, I don't know that I cried. Nancy, don't write. Don't mess up the status flow here.
It was sagging.
It's okay, not right now. We always start with a moment of gratitude. So we've not really changed our format. We'll start with that. My moment of gratitude is for my support network. A lot of things are changing really fast. And it doesn't matter, it seems, where I touch my touch points. There's my family, there's work. Even the Air Force Academy has a parent liaison group. And we had a meeting on Monday, or Tuesday, I guess. And all the people who have Wyoming graduates are got together, and we got to hear about the cadets from Wyoming that graduated and what year and what each student's doing. And so it was really kind of neat to get to hear what we can look forward to as parents. And we're planning tailgating events. I'm gonna kill her. She will die before this video is over. I've been on the road since 6
You can only
a.m.
kill me once, Jenny. Only once. Just know that.
So just a lot of support out there as we get ready to transition. And I say transition because Dan goes back to college next week, and then we have a week and a half with Drew, and we drop him off at the academy, and then we're empty nesters. That's where I'm at. What's your word?
But you really have 2 little dogs. I mean, you still have.
Oh hell, that walker almost died. I almost gave him away. I almost brought him down here and said, if you want him, good luck. I'm done with that dog. His puppy class training starts the 3rd of July, Monday, the 3rd of July. Yeah, puppy crimp, and he better, he's smart. He better pick it up. Because that dog is killing me. All right, what are you thankful for?
Let's go with completion.
Completion.
We've had a lot of completions. We've had 2 graduate from college, 1 through high school. I mean, a lot of check marks, of completing things.
So why are you grateful for that?
Because they're huge accomplishments. I mean, I didn't do any of them, but I mean, it's not right.
Stop touching the camera because I'm not editing. It's this hand. Very straight. No, it's still wrong hand. So now you look like Popeye. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm not editing.
All right.
Not tonight. All right. So a moment of gratitude. Oh, so let's talk about FFOs.
Yep.
You got any?
No.
Yes, we do.
Not FFOs, just FOs.
No, we have FFOs, but we're just not going to show.
Well, you're going to show them at a different part.
No, we're not showing them because we don't know if the people got them. Right? We have been involved in a couple of exchanges. One, I was involved in 2. Nancy was involved in 1. And we don't want to show them until we're sure that the recipients, because the person I sent mine to watches us.
And then I am friends with mine on Instagram.
So there you go. So I have 1. I did 2 for the bee stitch. I didn't have 2 people to stitch for. I did 2 because I wasn't really thrilled with the finish on this one, so I did another one. So, but this is my
That's the backside
finish.
That's a really cute, Jenny.
I just fell in love with it, and then I found this pattern because it had flowers, and that color is actually in the making everyone see sick, is in the stitch. So I think it's supposed to say be well or something, and I just put stitching B. Anyways, it was a freebie pattern from the Blackberry Rabbit, which is Fox and Rabbit. So, and I used, she had a series of colors. I picked something close to them, but I stitched from my stash, and it is done. And this nice, very generous viewer gifted us these bags, and so it's in that bag. All right. And then I have two that we'll put in probably next video. We'll stick them at the end, just to show you that what we stitched. One was a screen door. Help me. Screen door. It's Jennifer. Screen door stitcher. Terry's her mother. Sorry.
She does StitchCon too. Terry, not Jenny.
Yeah, Terry's the StitchCon. And then one was one I'd stitched before, but I just restitched it because I was quick and it was fun, and I really appreciated that pattern. Okay, FO. Oh, let me see.
No, we have an Irish accent.
No, even another what?
You said, oh, let me see, like you had an Irish accent.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just tired.
Somewhere in here I have an accent. There it is.
All right, you wanna go?
Sure.
I'll go second.
This is the one I finished. It is the Candy Corn of Mischief. It was done on really big thread.
It was it was a Bent Creek pattern,
It was
right?
a whole kit, yes.
So it's on 20 count linen over 2 with pearl cottons.
And I didn't like stitching with pearl cottons because I couldn't get it all till we used to lay straight. And no
Can I
egg
help?
iron, no.
Okay, I will not help. You drink some water.
Oh, because see, my French knot's already coming out right there, which I had to redo it, and I was going to do that last night, and I didn't. French knots are not my friend.
They're not easy. I don't think so.
About 80% of them came out, and the other 20 are
Yeah, they're
still...
just not easy. But Becky made your bag too.
Yes.
So if you remember, Nancy got this kit from our friend Becky, Nancy was the
Oh, I got ordained on did I tell him this last?
bartending?
Anyways, no. If you need anybody to officiate a wedding, I can help you out.
Why did you get ordained? I didn't know this.
Because just those crazy moments.
You decided you were just going to get ordained. And how did you do that?
Got online and got it done.
And why did you do that?
Because one of those crazy moments I'm like, how do you get ordained in Wyoming? Got online, took a little quiz, and got ordained. Have a certificate and everything. Side job, just so you know.
Don't call her, she won't remember.
Ouch.
So this is my finish. So while I was back east with Dan, moving him out of his dorm room, I finished my philanthropic pumpkin. This was a gift from my friend Ruth, who we were at StitchCon with last year. Just so everyone knows, I stitched these birds twice and these birds twice because I made a mistake here and I had to
really like them.
ripped out, and then I made a mistake. I can't remember where I made the mistake, but anyways, I had to rip it out.
Hey, where are our fingers?
They are right here in the box of haul my stuff back and forth. Hang on, did I finish them? 1, 2, yeah, I did. I counted all the motifs. Anyways, I'm gonna stitch it one more time. I got plans for these, so I'm super excited. But this is hands-on design. It was a kit, and my friend Ruth sent me the floss. She sent me the entire kit, and she made this amazing bag. So, and we sat with Ruth last year at StitchCon. We have a whole table of people that we sat at with in StitchCon. And I think the only one that went back was Angi, right? Ruth's daughter got married. We didn't go because of graduations. I don't know if Nancy went. I don't know. Mel didn't go, did she? I don't think Mel went. Anyways, I've got this.
I've really
kitted up.
sucked at internet here lately, guys. So
Yeah, there's just been a lot going on. I've got it kitted up again, so I'm gonna stitch it
here's
again.
my wedding ring.
The one you haven't been able to find?
I haven't looked too hard for it. I mean, it's $7, so. But I found it.
My glasses are hard to see. All right. Oh, I guess I gotta.
Do you have any more FOs?
Nope, that's the only one I have.
Okay.
Let's go into whips.
You do 2 and I'll do 1.
Okay. So this is the other pattern.
Oh, that you sent off into the
Yeah.
world? Oh, I didn't bring mine down.
So this is the other pattern. It was one of the first ones I ever did on an even weave, and I did it on linen this time. I think maybe I did it on even weave, but it's Be Happy by Summer House Stitchworks, and I just used the called for in a bag that I made. That's what that was in there for. All right, we're gonna start with this one because this one seems to be getting done a lot. So this is a bag that my sister made. It's one of the only few patriotic bags that I have. I think I have one more at the house. But this is one that I started it in May because I was doing patriotic stitching in May with Stacy Clark had a hashtag patriotic May stitching, I think is what it was. I did 2, and
the Hoopy Hobby was doing this along with that.
Angie's done with this pattern. So this is a Sweet Wing Studio. Sweet Wing Studio was also a featured designer with 2 needle pulling thread. If you haven't popped over to see Missy and Kathy, their channel, they're really good about supporting upcoming designers. So I appreciate this, but it's not my style. But I love a lot of it, so I'm gonna finish it this way. I think I'm gonna gift it, and then I'm gonna take this pattern and I'm just gonna edit a few places. And
what don't you like about it? What is not calling to you, Jenny?
All the little motifs that are completely relevant, because all the motifs that are in here are things about Abraham Lincoln, like the $5 bill and the penny and the flag. And I love the White House. I love the saying. And I think what I'm gonna do is maybe put a couple 3 motifs. I don't know. It's cute. I enjoy it. I enjoy the stitch. It's coming along pretty fast. This was just one day's, maybe a day and a half, maybe a day of work. It was a slow day on a Memorial Day weekend, or I don't know what day it was that I worked. It was not Memorial Day weekend.
It takes 3 of us to hold it.
It just takes 3 hands. I just grabbed it. But I'm going to, I think I'm going to finish this and then maybe redraft it so I can put it up in my, next to my 4th of July nutcracker. But it's the called for colors.
I don't like nutcrackers.
We know. I love nutcrackers. All right. Oh, I was going to do 2.
Your bag to take home with you because I've got that a couple times.
What is this? Oh,
it's just the extra goodies.
We are not cleaning house right now.
Yeah, because I'm taking it to home. Okay, mother.
Doing FlossTube. Nancy's less than 3 weeks from her injection. She is a bear. Okay, focused. Stay focused. All right, so this one, Kathy and I from 2 Needle Pulling Thread are working on. And it was an easy, this was the stitch I worked on going down to McKenna's graduation. I got the back seat on that one. Dave and Nancy Dave did all the driving, really.
Jenny won't let me drive her car.
She can drive my car. That was not it at all. But I got most of the words done. I'd have to finish needle. And then I worked over here, and I don't know. I keep plugging along on it. The fabric is dyed by Jody from Cedar Linen
Design.
Is it Design? What is it? I'm always Cedar River Linen and Design. Yes, I always miss a word.
I can find it right here.
Anyways, that's not a color that is one of her before she started selling, it was one of her pre-designs. Yeah, Cedar River Linen and Design.
I need this out anyway, so.
Whoops. Yeah, I had to change out the strawberry color because the strawberry was like a pink color and I didn't like it. So I had to take that out and make it. Oh, I'm pointing at it and you can't see it. Anyways,
here.
The strawberry was supposed to be pink and I decided I didn't want it pink. So I made it yellow. And this is a bag stitched by...
What'd you make yellow, Jenny?
I made it red, not pink. Man.
Trying to follow along and I was like...
I'd say we start over. We're 14 minutes in and I still got to drive home to Sheridan, so...
And have dinner.
Which we sent Dan to go pick up.
We're having Indian tonight.
Oh, I love Indian. Anyways, there she is. Done. Well, not done, but her current status. done talking about it. Tracy OG Stitchery bag. If you guys haven't had a chance to pop in and see some of the bags that Tracy's been building, you should, because they are fabulous.
She's getting better and better.
She literally got a sewing machine, what, in the end of November? And she's already putting zippers in, people. I am hot. Is it hot down here?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, feels that way. All right, those are my two. What you got?
This is a kit. This was a gift to me. And if I ever get it done, I'm going to gift it back to the person that gifted it to me. I'm going to need the board for this because these...
I was going to say, did I steal the board?
No. All these colors all come together.
I think that's one thing I've learned about dimension kits is they tend to be very color change heavy.
Well, yeah, because there's 4 colors down here in... I'll do it, Jenny.
Oh,
there's,
I was looking to see.
There's 4 colors down here in this leaf. But
I was like, oh, let me learn about this.
That's only 2 nights, about an hour of stitching, so about 2 hours. I do a lot of things by myself, Jenny, so I got it. No worries.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was really listening. I was like, I've had to...
Next.
I've been watching some FlossTubes, and as I'm watching them, I have to sometimes have to stop them and rewind them because I'm like, I was listening, but I wasn't paying attention. I was really trying to focus there. All right, so this one you've seen before, but I did some half stitches for this one so that while we were to get into CSU Pueblo's graduation, Nancy and I were really nervous because we had to go early and we wanted to, make sure we had it. So this is my Ruth Bader Ginsburg stitch.
Do you have the pattern?
I do. It is, well, maybe. Yeah, I sure do. It's a Miss Prim. I bought a couple of hers last year. I can't wait to get the second one started, but I wanted to finish this one first. It's a lot of counting because of the way the lace collar is built with red and black, with white and black. So I was trying to just be able to, fill the other half of the X in. And so that's where I was before the graduation. And then once the graduation started, I couldn't. But we've got a whole thing on what you can and can't, what you couldn't take into the graduation. And anyways, it was, what small little project can I possibly squeeze in so that we can, you can have something to do while you waited. This I put in my bag. I know we've talked about them before, but my friend Leslie made for me last year. It's my camp bag.
So dang cute.
And then it's got all types of pockets and amazing thread keep. And she used this, I think it's bamboo. I just love it. But
my next one is the Gobble Couple. You'd think by now I'd be done, but I'm not.
But you got to work on it.
I did get to work on it.
We had a stitching day.
We'll talk about that more. Here's my progress.
Okay, let me hold that for
Thank
you.
you, Jenny. So I just got all what you can see done.
So that's that banana pudding, vanilla custard. What is that color? We got it at Colorado Cross Stitcher. And it's just the coolest color. That is all variation.
Banana pudding.
It's a cool color. And who made this bag for you?
Oh, Gamma's Treasure. I love this bag.
Yeah, Dawn did an amazing bag drop on us.
My dog, though, has been very naughty lately, you guys. Do you see the dirt on it?
Oh, a little spray and wash. Yeah. My next one is Lady Halloween. I made a mistake up top. And I should have known that having made the mistake up top, that I was going to have to figure out how to fix the mistake eventually. And I figured it out. My witch's legs, she's got long, skinny ankles. She's not supposed to have long, skinny ankles. She's only supposed to have a I think I've got 3 lines that I've messed up. So my witch has got 3
You wanna
extra
show 'em?
lines.
Point
Yeah,
it out?
yeah, down here.
Do you want to use our pointers, Jenny?
No, I don't.
Yes, she does.
Right. Stick that pointer in your ear. Those right here is she's gonna have long legs. I wish I had long legs.
That's Jenny's wishing.
I wish I had long legs, but she's almost done. I got an extra little thread hanging out in here, little black string, little black thread. I just have this side to do.
Ooh, you can taste the finish there.
I can. I was really working on her hard, but I added 2 extra colors. I added the purple and the green in there, just because I wanted, and then we're gonna antique her. When she's done, she's gonna get a little antiquing, and she's gonna be amazing. I don't know how. Other than that, I don't know how I'm gonna finish her. All right, what you got? What you got over there, sister?
This is going to be really hard for you guys to see, but we'll try it.
Oh, it's because it's a lighter color. You can see it in person, though. Rebel Stitcher.
Before the devil knows. This was at our stitch along day.
That we're not going to talk about right
yet. Oh, you're going to have to get really close to see the skeleton.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so you're just building the skeleton. And then you'll add the coffin around.
Yeah. I started with the coffin, but that's a lot of counting, so I don't like to
we were doing a lot of talking, so in all fairness, that makes sense. In all the fairness, it makes sense. Oh my gosh. I think we're almost to the bottom of our stitch.
I think we're doing well for not being here for a month.
I know, it's like we're novice FlossTube. I feel like it's going really fast too, because usually at 21 minutes we're barely trying to figure out where our whips are, but here we are whipping along. That's a pretty good joke.
I didn't get it. Oh, whipping along.
There's a little thunderstorm going on.
Maybe I go check out who's at the door.
So this
I don't think we need a board for that. You want me to help you?
Yes, please. This is my, I said I was going to do 6. I've got 8 that I've purchased blocks. And I used, it's not the called for color, but it was the best I could find for a substitute. But this is a hands-on design. It's called the 4th, and it's, you know, it's the summer.
Do you like those pins that go with it? Or are you gonna?
I do. I don't have them for all of them though. I don't have it for this kit. I've got to, but my brilliancy. So we had coming home from Dan's graduation. It was planes, trains, and automobiles. I started this on the Monday of Dan's graduation, the week I flew out, and I got all this done. And the day I flew home, which was the following Tuesday, because of planes, trains, and automobiles and airlines, and it wasn't their fault, but whatever. It was their fault. But anyways, they took care of us. United did well. This, I had all the way down to here, and it didn't match up. And because it's symmetrical, and it's 58 by 58, it has to match up. So
What's this by? This is kind of a unique color.
That color is... It's right here.
I think
it's a 28 count prairie green linen.
Sir, you can eat if you're hungry. We can.
Yeah, we'll eat in a few minutes. But I have this stuck in my. Let me cover up my working copy. I have this in my Como Stitches bag. I asked to be put on our wait list. This is the Teresa Kogut fabric, and she did a pre-sale, and I think I was at work when she did it, and I missed it. So I said, hey, if you have anyone fall out, if you'll just add me to your wait list, I'm happy to, and I got it. So
I always miss those sales.
Friday morning, she usually does a live to say what she's going to put in her shop that night, and then Friday night it goes live normally. But follow her on Instagram. It always comes up. But this bag is amazing. It's part of my haul, but I stuck that in there because that's the third bag I have for 4th of July stitching. Are you done?
Yeah.
So this one is my camp stitch. I started it.
Well, I have one small one.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. I started it this week, and it's Colorado Cross Stitch Camp 2023. So Sherry sponsors it. This one is Stitch Something with a Bird in It. And my bird is right here. And it's so happy. I don't think you, well, your lights, well, the light's blurry. Anyways, it's a quick stitch. It's a lot of fun. It's 32 count. That's right. I'm moving up in the world, I guess, or moving down, however you look at it. So
Moving on up, moving on up.
there she is. And she's coming together really nice. But I've had a lot of travel days in the car. Mom went to Billings. We took Mom to the Billings this week to be tested for hearing aids. Today I went to Rapid with my kids, so that's a 4-hour car drive. So we've had lots of car stitching. But this is my camp. I'm only one patch behind. I didn't get my winter camp stitched, and I have to download my summer camp stitch, but I put all my stitches on this bag.
Here is my Colorado cross stitch, but I went to do it last night. You have to have material
You have to have fabric.
in order to do it.
Are you going to do it on that?
No, that's
Oh.
for another thing. But I'm only going to do half of it. I'm going to do this
Because you want them to put in your bowl dough. Or
dough bowl.
bowl.
Yeah, so I'm just going to do this half, and then for July, I'm going to do this half because it's something that grows, and I figure birds and crabs grow, and I can really grow and clouds grow. And I'm not going to do this part. I'm going to do another thing for August, but that's my camp.
Camp.
That was a sidetrack.
That was. You going to show your last whip?
Yes.
Whip.
This is a judge knot.
That's the name of the pattern, not what we're doing about her progress on her sheep. I've got some pretty funny jokes, and you're not laughing at any of them.
I had a hard day at work.
She did have a hard day at work. And I was like, we're filming tonight because I don't know when next is.
This is a judge knot.
So that is a, hang on, because it was kind of quick. That's a Plum Street Samplers, and it's the series of sheep.
Whoa.
Steph from Just Keep Stitching is also doing this one, right?
Yes.
I've
She's
seen
probably much further than I am.
I don't know if it's in her,
Her whip go.
because she's been working on that one kind of monogamously.
This is I only got a couple fill-ins done.
Still progress.
That's kind of what I said.
That's what I say too. I gotta scoot back a little bit. My tailbone from sitting in the car has been so sore. All right, so now we're on to
Alright.
plans.
Plans. We kind of talked about camp.
Yep, I've got my July pattern here. I don't have it
What
kitted
does
up.
that say?
That's Stitch Your Stash.
What?
Well, my plans are, I don't need to buy any more patterns. I do have to buy some things to work on the patterns that I have, and I have some kits still that I sorted, and I want to get them stitching. So when I go to, so I'm going to do Christmas in July. I've got 2 patterns that I want to work on at Christmas in July. I want to FFO all my summer stuff. I've got like 3 summer things that I stitched last year, and I'd like to get them out in the house so I can put them in status. I can put them away when I put the summer stuff away. And then I've got my July camp, but I'll show you July camp when I pull out my haul. And what are your plans?
Just to stitch.
Just to get her here and focus today was good. Just because it's been one of those days. Let's talk about our happy mail we received in person.
Oh.
Can we talk about that? It's in. I put it right in there. Look at what we got. Nancy's is red. Mine is blue. But we got to stitch with Missy from Two Needles Pulling Thread. She and her husband were coming through the state of Wyoming.
Oh, we can't show those ones.
We're coming through the state of Wyoming to hang out, or they were on vacation, and her husband had, mine has the same thing, straighten your crown, or crown.
Go at the crown fits.
If the crown fits. He went fishing, and of course I don't think Missy fishes. I don't think it's her cup of tea. But Mike had a great time, and we just said, hey, come start, like if it works in your plans, we would love to see you. So Nancy came up, and we had a whole day of stitching.
We did.
Our friend Stephanie, we've talked about Stephanie a couple times before on the show, she joined us.
She's from Sheridan.
She's from Sheridan. And Dan, my oldest, joined us. He like waited on us hand and foot. It was amazing. He made us coffee.
Great white pizza.
He made lunch for us. Steve came up and made dinner. We had fajitas for dinner, and he made margaritas for us. And then
we had a little spirit.
Yep, we had a margarita. It was an amazing day. So, but Missy was so generous and made these for us.
And they say Maine.
They say Maine, so it's going to be something we'll always hold dear in our heart.
So we did tell her one day we're coming for her.
We are. We are coming to Maine. We got to get our plans straight. We're super excited. So, Maine it is.
Thank you, Kathy, for joining us. We got to talk to Kathy on the phone as well.
We FaceTimed Kathy and got to chit chat, and so it was a lot of fun. All right, so that's not haul, but whatever. We'll get there. We'll put that over here so we know. All right, let's talk about all of our haul.
I don't have a ton of money.
I went to the Colorado Cross Stitcher not once, but twice.
Well, was that your tummy growling?
No, that was yours. So when we joked that we were on a mission, Nancy and I went to the Colorado Cross Stitcher hoping we could find something that was clear and plastic that we could take into CSU Pueblo's graduation, because it had to be a small clear plastic bag. This was my purse. This is a makeup bag from Target. But
it worked.
It worked. We had our itty bitty tiny scissors, and I had just my black thread, and I just had my stitch, and I had my phone in here. And that's what I took in.
But some people weren't rule followers.
They were not.
I'm not going to do it next year.
I don't even know why. But no, because what will happen is we'll get busted and get sent back to the car. So we have these now. So that was some haul. I also got this. I thought, oh, I'll take this as like a little satchel purse, but it wasn't clear, so then I was nervous. But I think it's small enough within the requirements. Other people were carrying things like this in this size. So anyways, this is a fun little bag I got for stitching. And okay, I didn't quite understand this cookbook. Last year everyone was talking about them and I didn't understand it. I was like, I don't know why we got some cookbooks going on. But this cookbook is so amazing. And you buy the cookbook and you can get them for sale. You get little smalls in the cookbook from the stitchers or from the designer. So this designer happens to be, oh, I just dropped that. It's fine. Who's this one by? I'll flip it here. I don't know who it is by. Oh, by Lucy Bean. Thank you. I don't know who that one's by. I don't see it. It doesn't matter.
Can I tell you a funny story about this? So I love to cook, right? And I was reading the recipes. My husband was like talking about the cookies. And so I picked up the molasses cookies. We do love molasses cookies. So does this guy right here.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. So
he thought I took him to work.
Yeah, poor Dave he did 90% of the driving that weekend. I think I drove once, and then I drove twice. We'd all had kind of a hot day, and everyone was enjoying a beverage. I did not partake because I didn't want to get a headache, and I usually get headaches at altitude, so I was like, I'm just not going to drink. But to say that, we found a molasses, and Dave's like, that's what you're doing. That's the payback for me driving. You're going to make molasses cookies. And Nancy's like, no. So then she takes a picture, and I'll insert the picture, and says, here's the molasses cookies. I made them. I'm like, thank you. Good wife. Only for her, made her to eat like 2/3 of them. So Dave's cookies, needless to say.
He thought I took him to work. He thought that I ate them all. I thought he ate them all. Mater ate quite a few of them.
I don't know why I got this color there, but I did. It must have been one I needed for something.
Oh, what did I buy? I bought that Colorado cross stitch.
Yep, you bought I got a needle minder, because who doesn't need this in their life? Is that not gorgeous? I had an experience once when I first moved to Wyoming, our first winter here. It was our very first snow day. It was in November. My boss sent me home because I live like 7 miles out of town. I wasn't really worried about the roads. I think she was, but she said, you know what, go home. No one's here, and I'll just close. She closed the store right after I left. And I'm driving out, and there was this beautiful male, and his antlers were just gorgeous. Anyways, I thought of that immediately. It was one of those things that when you first came home, you're like, yeah, I'm supposed to be home. So also at Sherry's, I didn't receive.
You received or you purchased?
I purchased this one. It is Scattered Seed Samplers. It's new to me. So I think I might try this for August. I'm not quite sure, but I've not stitched this designer before. And I just love it. Faithful Friends. I picked up some stickers. And oh, I can't do that. Okay, that was my dilemma. Because I did this one because July is something that grows, and this just made me smile. And that'll be a little prelim. I don't know. I got to figure out July because I was going to do this, but she won't be new to me in August if I stitch her in July. That's a dilemma I didn't think about. We'll figure it out. All right. What else you got for haul, sister?
I got 1, 2, 3 stitch haul.
Oh, me too. Not in here though.
Not really exciting, although it's exciting to me. It's just the last two, except for the PDF of Heart and Hands, the Puffin Party, and the Penguin Pair.
My 1, 2, 3 stitch haul.
Holy buckets!
Yes, Steve and I have promised ourselves we were going to take a trip, and so we're going to Scotland. We've yet to actually purchase anything, but we're going to do it. And so I figured this would be when we start planning it more in depth and we start locking in dates. This is going to be my stitch, and it's the only one I'm going to take with me.
You know what I did with my silk?
Yeah, it's in. I put it in there so we could make sure we didn't lose it. It's in there, I promise. I also have a very dear friend. She's my neighbor, and she does amazing things for me. Like, just, you know, the person who, when you need a cup of sugar, the person when your kid graduates high school and her husband decide to set their tents up and awning so that you can have a fire pit so your guests can go outside if they want. That's the type of person that we moved next door to. So, she loves to drink her coffee in the morning, so I got this. It's a, what is it? Home heartstring samplery. It's first I drink the coffee, then I do the things. But it's her Christmas present, so I probably better get stitching on it. But I coffee tea dyed at 28 count, and I got all the flosses for it too. And I might have to shorten it a little bit. I don't know. I gotta figure it out.
I went and bought silk.
Oh.
And who did you say they were from?
They're from Vicki Clayton.
Yep.
So we had a viewer that was so generous. She sent me 3, and I absolutely loved stitching with them. I didn't love stitching with the MPI. Part of it was my first time using silk, so I wasn't like, you know, I was learning. But when she sent me those, it was so easy. So I think I've got some things for next year that I'm thinking about. I'm already working on next year. So I'm trying to get my whips down.
I have 2 colors in here. I have Hey to Z and Light Sentence, and then I just picked up this. It's just called Mystery. This is black. I am going to stitch the Lord's Prayer. Yep, I'm going to stitch this and the Lord's Prayer for McKenna's graduation.
Wait, let me see this a minute. Oh yeah, okay, it was just a shadow.
It's the green.
It's the green. It's beautiful. Jody did such a nice job. Arboreal, and this is 18 count. It's beautiful. So that's
for that.
Kenna doesn't watch us, right? Who knows? Who knows? I have just a couple more things.
For haul, or are these giveaways?
No, this is haul. I don't know how I got hooked up to this book. Last year, I found some things I might want to stitch in this book. This year, there's nothing I want in this book. I should have sent it back. So I have a plan for this book. I'm not going to tell you what the plan is because it's going to go back into the world somewhere. There's one stitch that I think I'm going to pull from it. Maybe get it started and kitted. I don't know. But it's not that it's a bad book. It's just nothing I would stitch. So, but I have a plan for it.
She has a plan, people.
I got a plan. So, but it came in the
Listen,
mail.
listen.
And it says it cost $40. It did not cost me $40. This company's like, oh, here's this great, and here's some free little starter. Anyways, I just opened it. I got excited. I spent 3 days flipping through it and decided there's one thing I want to do out of here, maybe two, and then it's going into the world. I got a plan for it. It goes. All right. The only thing I have left in here is the happy mail, which is a thank you note for something that you did. So, all right. Is that what we got?
Yeah.
Whew. All right. We did a lot of stitching though with graduations.
I did not get a lot of stitching done. Like, we've been gone for a month, and I thought I was going to get a lot more done.
Well, we had to get our shares done.
Yeah, that's true.
And we had...
Oh, we're going to share our shares, aren't we? What we
yeah.
received?
Yes, we're going to share things we received. But let me just show you. Annie...
Mine's upstairs.
Yeah, Annie sent... So Nancy's job...
Oh, and you lost
oh,
the
I did.
stickers.
I lost the stickers. Nancy took on, because I do most of the mailing. I mean, we divide and conquer this. It is not just like I do it all. I don't. Nancy does a lot behind the scenes, and I do like the tech stuff behind the scenes. So Nancy's like, I will do birthdays. So,
and I suck at them for me. Sorry, guys.
we'll get caught up. But we decided we were going to send some of our mentors and friends that are FlossTubers. What are they? Project bags. And so she's been building them all behind the scenes. I just am like, she's at my house. She's like, do you have a gray? And I pull out the grays and I'm like, take what you need. So, but she was so generous, sent us these very beautiful cards with some awesome stickers. And I just dropped all mine. So there we go. Pardon me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Annie. That meant a lot to us that you'd thank us for thinking of you. So anyways, there's a circle there. I don't know what I did with my, oh, you got this for haul.
Oh, yeah. Kathy, it better be good. I got on the bandwagon.
I ordered those little clip-on glass things. So Nancy's got the, put them on your forehead and they hang down. And I just couldn't get behind them because I felt like I was sitting like this. And so I did try on your clips.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that I don't really like the clips. Are not my favorite because I got new glasses. These are my old glasses. The ones I carry in my purse. My husband likes to wear them too because they're the right prescription for him. But I got new ones because my prescription didn't change, but the way I use them changed. Anyways, we've got a new optometrist, right? Anyways, I got new glasses and I can't see the TV. These are big. These are long enough that they sit on the bottom of my nose so I can watch TV and cross stitch at the same time. Anyways, I'm a hot mess. I'll get it all figured out. All right. We have some, what are these? Our exchanges. This is not the bag. Mine came in a beautiful box. I put it in the bag so I didn't lose anything. And I cracked up when I got mine. So, ooh, I love that. We've not seen each other's.
I have asked my lady if we can use her name, and I have not gotten back, so I'll just show you what I received. This pretty card.
Well, I'm going to share my name because the lady
This
follows
pretty
us.
honey. And this is my stitching.
So this exchange was hosted by Stitching with Sandi,
Mm-hmm.
and it was
Thank
it was a bee theme. So you had a month. You got it at the beginning of the month. It's a small. There's nothing expected to be exchanged, but so far every package I've received has been so generous. But this package is from Judith. And I know she watches us because she comments all the time. And I was so excited when I saw the name. I was like, oh, now I just need to squeeze this lady. But she sent me a very nice card. My stitch is on 25 count Lugana 1/1.
Oh, wow.
When I get my little bifocal things, I'm going to do 1/1. But it called for Weeks Dye Works. She used Weeks Dye Works. Nancy and I have both are stitching or stitched part of this pattern.
Oh, funny.
So her colors are so much different than mine. And I don't know if it's because I just love this pillow. I do. I just love this pillow. But her colors, she used the call for, I used the call for, but mine looks so much different. So I will, as I work on mine, I'll put them side by side, probably whenever I pick mine back up. But I was not going to jump on doing all of this. I was just going to do this and stop here. I don't know. Now I might do the whole thing just because, anyways, is gorgeous. And she's got it filled with lizard litter, which is crushed walnut shell. And so it's got some weight in it.
The way they mark it, you want to spend a lot for it, or you can go really cheap.
Yeah.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah. But wait, I mean, there's so much more. So she sent me 2 needle minders. One says, be kind. The other one is a stitching bee.
It says give to Nancy right there, right there.
It does not say give to Nancy, but I would share if you wanted it. I've got some bee pollinators, so I'm going to start that in my room.
Cute.
My stitching room. I got this amazing bee. He'll be fun in my bee display in my stitching room. That'll come out here shortly. I've got this gorgeous scissor fob. It's got
oh, it has little bees on it.
It's got bees on it. It's gorgeous.
Nice.
And it's hang on. It looks like it's an Etsy shop. So I want to give credit where Sweet Autumn Stitch. It's an Etsy shop. It's very cute. It was wrapped in this gorgeous package with this on top of it. I'm going to use this in my... It
comes through the mail?
Well, I mean, it was in a box, but within the box was a box that had this with all the stuff. I have some great stickers and then a quilter's journal. I'm really trying hard to keep track of what I'm stitching, and I don't do a very good job of it. Like, maybe just me, but I don't think Nancy does either. In January, I'm not going to tell you how many stitches I got done, how many FFOs I did this year. I have no idea. But it's fun to, you know, keep your thoughts in a journal.
I should probably write them down.
So, and she sent me a sticker.
Love stickers.
I do too.
I have stickers in mine too. Oh, I put them on my clipboard at work, that's why.
There was just so much in this. So Judith, thank you. It was a beautiful stitch. I was blown away. So
fine.
Yep. All right. So we talked about Happy Mail. We had talked about shares. Oh, we have not talked about shares. Totally skipped them. We should do some shares.
Okay. It's Jenny's.
Well, that's because the shares are stuck in my closet. And last night I called her and I'm like, I'm coming down and we're recording when you get off of work. So we have the bag of shares. This bag is made by my sister and I love them. I have 2. She does not.
I made that bag for my mother. She didn't like them.
No, she liked them. She just didn't have a use for them.
No, because she didn't like them because it didn't seal.
Oh, which is what I love about them. Anyways, different strokes, different folks. All right. The first one we're going to do is a mug and a magazine. So Kathy's daughter, Ashley, is making mugs. And I loved it. But I'm downsizing. And I loved it. So I thought because I had not consumed any beverages out of it, it would be a good share.
There you go.
So this mug is made by Ashley. She is a new cross stitcher. It says, all I need is cross stitch and coffee. So it's got, straws and things in it. So I thought...
Are we going to ask that be in the United States?
Probably, because if it's got to go to Romania or New Zealand, it's going to cost more than, yeah. So if you want this, I'm sorry. Please be a US subscriber for this one specifically. Everything else. And then I've got the July 2023 Cross Stitch magazine. So if you want this one, your keyword is mug, M-U-G, mug, in the magazine. Yes. I did not want to do that. Thank you. All right, so that's one. The next one we're going to do is Halloween. And the reason this does not look like a Halloween project bag, because the person who built this project bag is Tracy from OG Stitchery, and she loves Halloween. So it is a gorgeous project bag, and like we said, her project bags are great. But it comes with the thread, keep, and we've got 2 Halloween stitches.
Oh, Jenny and I both did that one.
Something wicked. We did that for my birthday stitch one year. And this is a free pattern from just another button company, and you can purchase the buttons if you want. But it is this one pattern. They're both slightly used, but in great condition. So if you're interested in the OG Stitchery bag with some Halloween charts, the keyword is Halloween. All right. The next one we have is summer. So Nancy purchased this vintage. It's an old quilt that's been repurposed. It is gorgeous. So we thought we would give it away because we were going to do these at 5,000 subscribers. And I'm like, why wait? Life is too short. We'll get there someday. We're not worried about our subscriber count, but we're going to share with the viewers that we do have. So that's what we thought. So it's a vintage bag. There is a pattern in it. And there are 2 summer patterns. This is a Raise the Roof. I have stitched this. Oh, I've got my color count and a button in there. It's going with you. I changed the colors. So if you want what I did, it's with it. The other one is Shepherd's Bush pattern. They come as kits. This one does not have the kit with it. It just has the pattern. Really quick. So they are in this bag. And it is priced. There's the original price on the chart. That's why anyways. So that one is summer. Keyword is summer.
You're getting a lot of them.
The next one is fall. And we've got 2 charts in here with some fabric. So the fabric that we're giving away is 32 count Belfast. Oh, maybe I should keep this. No, I'll give it away. This was given to us by a very generous viewer. So I thought we should pass that on. But it's a 32 count. I think it's appropriate to be for November. A November stitch.
That's cute.
Who is this by? Oh, it's another Shepherd's Bush. We had these given to us by a viewer, and they're the original chart, so I feel like they're, And the other one is, I think we bought, no, we got this from a generous viewer too. And it's the wiener sausages. It's called turkey sausage, but it's the little wiener dogs by Plum Street. And then
That's a nice haul. Oh,
yeah. So Nancy bought these. She bought like, I don't know what, 5 of them or something. So we have a couple to give away. So we thought this one should be, because you're just getting a little plastic bag here. But that is fall. F-A-L-L. As in, our favorite season.
I'm sitting here doing nothing, and Jenny's riding the struggle bus, but
I am riding the struggle bus. I told you I've been up since 4 and I'm tired. So our last one is Christmas. So this is a Stitching with the Housewives bag.
It's warm in here. I'm warm now too.
I said that earlier, and you were like, "No, I'm fine." I'm like, I'm sweating like a nervous person in confession.
No, I was gonna say.
That's what I switched it to.
Way to reel that one in, Jenny.
Ooh, I'm a nervous person in confession. But these are made by Fat Quarter Shop. They're cute little bags. I just have a lot, so. But in here, we are stuck 2 patterns, 2 Christmas patterns. They are some that Nancy have stitched, but Peace Be With You. It is a Christmas stitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is the Farmhouse Christmas Little Red Barn. And you've seen Nancy stitch both of these. So if you're interested in that one, Christmas. So I thought maybe we would try to get these out in case you wanted to stitch them. If you're doing Christmas in July, if you're doing Halloween or fall in July, that would be a good time.
That bag is empty.
That bag is now empty. I just think it's gorgeous. I love it.
I do good work.
You do good work. All right, we have 2 more things left. We have 3. I lied. Our BFF. I don't know where I've been. I have been under a rock somewhere. But our BFF this time is Julie and Jane from Running with Scissors. I was back east with Dan in Virginia I left Kenneth's graduation. We drove like bats out of hell after having breakfast with her after she graduated on Saturday. Sunday we had breakfast with her, and we had to drive to Gillette.
Mother's Day we drove.
Mother's Day, that was our Mother's Day. And then I got home, I did a load of laundry, I refreshed my luggage, and I flew to Virginia at 5:30 in the morning on Monday. So Sunday we drove, Monday I flew to Virginia.
They do the heart hanger.
Yes. But I don't know, I was sitting in the airport and I had my, my little iPad, not my iPad, my phone. And
do you see how close that is? That's Jenny's getting old.
I am. I got my glasses on. My eyes are tired today. Anyways, I'm on the Bougie Stitcher, or not Instagram account, YouTube account on my phone. On my personal iPad, I keep my personal YouTube. But Nancy always checks it, so I don't pay attention. Well, Nancy's hits the subscribe from our Bougie Stitcher channel, and this running with scissors pops up, and I'm like, what's this? It's not that running with scissors is fun, but it sounds like it's just a fun play on words. So I'm like, let me check this out. I was laughing so loud. I peed. Oh, I didn't pee my pants, but I could have peed my pants. People, because I've got my little headphones in and my AirPods, whatever they are. I'm laughing so hard at Jane is just dropped dead, like this is life and this is how we're going to do things. And Julie is like Pollyanna to the nth degree. She's so bubbly. And then together they're charismatic and they're fun, and they do hard hanger, which I don't want to do hard hanger.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I want to understand it though. I want to understand because there's some cutting and some blocking. I don't know, but to listen to them talk, I'm like, I just need to figure this out. Their stitching is gorgeous. There's this chocolate company in Minnesota that I've got to figure out. It's like some mousse. I don't know. I wrote it down. And then I went to the website. We're empty nesters in 2 weeks. We're trying not to have a lot of junk in the house because Steve and I are both 50, and, weight tends to just pop on your thighs even though you don't eat anything. But I'm like, I want to go to Minnesota. I want to go to this because you get free samples at this chocolate shop, and I just want to go. I'm not even a big chocolate eater, but I'm like, I'm going to go eat chocolate at this chocolate shop. So I emailed them on their Instagram account, and I'm like, I don't know where we've been, under a rock. And Jane answers me back, and she says, well, I've watched you from day one. I'm like, I'm not a very good crown straightener. I'm sorry. But we are in. We've been binge watching them. I'm almost through all of their videos. I think they have 23 or maybe 23 or 24. I think it's 23. Quick videos. I mean, they're hours. They've got a couple in there that are, like, she shows you how to do ruching. Brilliant. So I just think, yes, Julie has a website that she sells hard hanger kits and some little cross stitch patterns that she has. I don't know.
One of them worked for Target for so long she doesn't like red. The one that sits over here when you're a spot. Julie.
Julie loves red.
No, this one who sits in your spot does not.
Jane.
Okay, Jane does not.
Oh,
Have you ever asked? She's like, it's red. She must have worked at Target for a long time.
I don't think she's red. Target. She's an IT person. Did we miss it? Now we got to go back and refresh our memory.
Will you please
remember we called Sandi Stacy for like weeks. So
please let me know how many years. And this is a little off topic. Our friend verified that there was a tree growing in that house.
Who? Which friend?
Lavana. And I even have a picture which we'll attach at the end.
Show me the picture right now. Get the picture.
No, she's. My phone is. I don't know.
Your phone's right there. Pause. Anyways, if you have not popped over to watch Running with Scissors, give them a look. Give them a little like, because they are hilarious. I've been dying. Nancy, I remember the building, and the tree was inside the building. Where's the picture?
No pictures, but she remembers the tree.
There was no tree in that building. You've got the wrong building.
No, Jenny, I don't.
The one just...
Anyways.
I'm not going to go down this again. There was no tree. There's no tree in the building. And I will...
Julie and Jane, one worked at Target for a long time.
We love you. Fans. Big fans. All right. Wheel of Doom. See if there's a tree in the building on this one.
So mad she got our thing wrong.
I don't even know my pals go down good. I'm not mad. I just know there wasn't a dang tree in there. Just spin the wheel.
She's like, I hope it's a bad one.
I hope it's one you have a hard time answering. No, I don't. Ooh, preferred fabric.
I'm really liking this.
So stitch count. What do you like? You like Ada or do you like even weave?
I like.
Which one do you prefer?
I really don't have. Probably Ada. Prefer.
I think you have an easier time counting on Ada. I am evolving. I say evolving.
Me too.
I've got 14 count Ada projects that are kitted up. I'm having a hard time finishing them because the holes are so big to me now. So, I've been stitching on 28 for about a year, and I have decided I want to go to 32. So I got my little clippy glasses coming.
I like 32. We should hide that because we don't.
I will. I gotta go back and clean it up. So I also have a piece of 36.
I have a piece of 36 in my projects that it's fine. But I do need my glasses and my magnets.
So I ordered them. They're coming. Amazon is delivering them. But that's where I'm at. So that's what I got. And then the only thing we have left is our quilts.
I got Andrew's done and gave it to him.
Yes, I will take a picture of that, and I'll have him take a picture of it with him when I get home, and we'll put it at the end. What do you have to do for your number 6 challenge? Is it done? Is your number?
I don't know what my number 6 is. It's right up there.
Hold, please. Oh, mine's a beast. I've got to take it apart and restitch it because it is so big. I hate it. I can't stitch it myself. Oh, I'm gonna step on a gazillion things. Hang, hold on. Let's see what Nancy has to do for her number 6.
Here's the cookies that I made.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That made her. What is it?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what it is, Jenny.
Find a pattern for coffee. I know. 5 blocks of the sheep quilt.
Number 6 is?
Well, it looks like your number 6 was also your bonus, and you crossed that off. So pattern only. You have to find a pattern for your number 6.
That's a good use of your time.
Oh, that sounds bad. Oh, hey, guess what? My mom always says I mumble. My mom is getting hearing aids. And when she had her little test hearing aids in to make sure they were going to fit and work for her, she didn't ask me to stop mumbling once for 2.5 hours. She didn't hear her say, "You're mumbling, you're mumbling, you're mumbling." So I'm super excited.
I think what Jenny's saying is swallow your pride and take care of yourself.
Yeah. Get your hearing aids. Mom is. She's here picking her hearing aids up next week. So super excited for her. But that was super exciting. I don't know where we were there. But I have a huge quilt. I improvised. I made way more blocks than I needed to. So now I'm going to take the quilt apart, downsize the blocks. Not downsize the blocks, but put some blocks. Anyways, I got a whole reconfiguration. And I've got like 4 weeks to get it done. I might have to pay $1 for July. We'll see. All right. Until then, you should straighten somebody's crown.
Please.
Take care of each other.
Be nice to everybody.
To include your sister. Be nice to your sister. Be nice to your sister. If you got a friend, reach out. Happy stitching. Enjoy your stitch. Enjoy your vacation. Enjoy your family times.
Enjoy StitchCon without us.
I know. We were at StitchCon. It was our first day of StitchCon last year this time.
Do you know that
That's what I do.
All right, until next time.
Until next time, happy stitching.